Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be talking about EA Sports UFC 3. This is going to be my very first EA Sports UFC 3 wish list. Now, EA UFC 3 has not been announced yet. The game has not been announced. So this is not me trying to announce the game or anything. We don't know for a fact if we're getting EA UFC 3 just yet. But based on what we've seen, my guess is yes, we are, and working off that assumption, I'm going to make this very first wish list. And for this one, I'm going to be focusing on the AI, specifically when it comes to fighter uniqueness, the way fighters perform in the cage when you're facing the AI. Now, in EA Sports UFC 1, the AI was absolutely atrocious. It got better in EA UFC 2, but it is not where it needs to be just yet. Now, a lot of you might not know this. As much as I am a massive online player, and I love playing the game online, I also enjoy playing the game offline. It's one of the things I really love doing when I don't feel like going online and dealing with the bullcrap. I love just hanging out and just playing against the AI. And that's why right now I still play Fight Night Champion. Fight Night Champion has one of the best AI system ever in any combat game that I've ever played, and I still play that game today. But I would love a mixed martial arts game with a very good AI. And in EA UFC 2, the AI it's almost like the AI just does not know it does not know or understand the fighter that it is playing as. For example, I have footage right here. I'm gonna play this right here. I am playing as Chael Sonnen right here. The AI is Lyoto Machida, right? When you think of Lyoto Machida, you're thinking of an elusive fighter, a fighter that wants to move backwards, keep his distance, keep a kicking range at all times, and a guy that wants to throw very short combinations and catch you coming in. But look at the AI just standing right there in front of me, barely moving backwards. Right now it starts moving backwards, but from the very start, the AI should have been moving backwards. It should not be throwing these many combinations. It should be all about finding clean openings with the AI to land shots. And mind you, I am playing this in the highest difficulty. Look at the AI, not watching his stamina. Right there, I put him against the cage. But like I was saying, when the fight first started off, Lyoto Machida should have stepped backwards immediately, and he should have did every single thing in his power to maintain that kicking range. That's where Machida should be fighting. I'm gonna give you guys another example. Right here, I am playing as Machida. If the AI system was properly done, this is what Machida would feel like when you're fighting him. Look at that. Backing up, being elusive, not really throwing any combinations at all, just keeping that range no matter what, keeping that range. When it gets cornered against the cage, his circles away from the cage. Look at the distance Machida is keeping. This is the distance Machida likes to fight from. And watch as I start throwing classic Machida shots. One shot at a time, not really throwing a lot of combinations. A front kick to the body. If Machida wants to lead, he leads with a jab, or he leads with a straight shot to the face, or he leads with that stepping knee or the body kick. That is Lyoto Machida. He does not stand in front of you throwing reckless combinations over and over again. And that is what I would like to see from the AI. Now, another game that I really love to play is EA Sports MMA. Now, I did not play EA MMA when it was online. I wasn't even in the country when EA MMA was online, but I have the game right now, and sometimes I would hop on and face the AI, and I really love the variety you see when you face the AI in EA Sports MMA. I'm going to show you guys an example. Right here, I am facing an AI Nick Diaz. Watch as he is pushing forward. Immediately, he's pushing forward. Watch his defense, though. When I throw a shot, watch what he does. Boom, he sways. Or when I throw a shot, he backs up. He sways. A shot, he backs up right away, and he is looking to counter with his right hand. That's what Nick Diaz loves to do, him and his brother. When you throw a shot, they love to counter with the jab. They love to counter with the right hook, the check hook, and he is pushing forward. This is what Nick Diaz does. He pushes forward. That is his style. He does not back up. He pushes forward against you. He looks to throw. Look at that. He counters with that nasty check hook right there. Counters with the jab. I'm going to give you guys another example. This one is going to be an example versus Tyrone Woodley. Let me go to the fight that I'm looking for. This one right here. Now, this is when Tyrone Woodley was still predominantly a wrestler. He would back up against the cage. Look at that. This is an AI right here. Watch as he's not pushing forward. He is just standing against the cage waiting for me to close the distance. He's waiting for me to come in close, and then he's going to shoot a takedown because all this AI wants to do is take me down. That is what Tyrone Woodley was known for at that point in time. He wasn't the striker right there. He goes for a takedown, and this AI is going to keep doing that. The second you close the distance, he's going to go for a takedown. He wants you to know right away, I am not interested in striking with you. I just want to take you down to the ground. It makes the different fighters just feel different. I'm going to give you another example. This one is Fedor, an AI Fedor. Let me show you. Fedor is known for his aggression. Watch. Fight starts, Fedor is moving forward right away. He's already throwing shots. I'm playing as Alistair Overeem. Watch as he's gonna up his aggression. Boom. He's throwing more shots right away. That is Fedor. He wants to push forward and he wants to rip you with combinations right away. He's not backing up when I rip him with shots. He's standing his ground. He's throwing combinations. That is, look at the difference. I just showed you guys 3 different AI playing completely different based on how the fighter loves to fight. He goes for that clinch, which he loves to do. He's throwing combinations, pushing forward, backing me up. As I'm Alistair Overeem right there, I'm going to show you guys the last example right here with Randy Couture. What was Randy known for? He was known for his forward pressure. He was known for his clinch. Right there, he immediately goes for the clinch. Right there, he goes for a takedown. But he's maintaining the forward pressure, as you can see right there. Now watch his defense. Boom, he's moving his head. If you guys watch the fight versus Tim Sylvia, that's what Randy Couture was using to defend himself. His head movement. When you throw a shot, he moves his head and he tries to get on the inside and grab the Muay Thai plum or grab the clinch. That is what Randy Couture does. That's how he fights. Notice the range. Notice the difference from the other AI characters I just showed you guys. That is what I love so much about this game. And that is what I would like to see with EA Sports UFC 3. If you're going to give us a good AI, you need to understand that there are a few things that makes a fighter unique. Number one is every single fighter in the UFC has a preferred pace they like to fight. A guy like Cain Velasquez loves a fast-paced fight. He loves constant action. He wants to move forward. He wants to put the pressure on you. He wants to keep throwing combinations, mixing in combos with takedowns and clinch attempts. A guy like Lyoto Machida or Jose Aldo, they prefer a slower paced fight. They will take their time. They will look for combinations. They will look for openings. They don't want to move in too fast and start doing too much. The second thing is, every single fighter in the UFC is either a combination striker or they are a pot shotter. I mean, some fighters, they love ripping combination after combination. A guy like Nate Diaz, he's a combination striker. Compared to a guy like Lyoto Machida or compared to a guy like Stephen Thompson, who rather prefers to hang in there, move around, and hit you with single shots here and there to to drop you or to rock you or to hurt you. Every single fighter has a preferred range they like to fight out of. Once again, Cain Velasquez, he likes to be in close. Cain Velasquez and Daniel Cormier, they like to be as close to you as possible at all times so that they can get you in that clinch or take you down, or they can hit you with uppercuts from the clinch. Every single fighter also has their preferred attack. What kind of strikes do they like to lead with? A guy like Conor McGregor loves to lead with his right hook. He loves to lead with that straight shot down the pipe. A guy like Daniel Cormier wants to hit you with uppercuts. Every single fighter has specific shots that they prefer to use when they're fighting you. Not only that, every single fighter also has a preferred counter attack. That is one important thing that you have to bring in if you want to represent these fighters properly. A guy like Conor McGregor prefers to sway back and counter with the straight right. A guy like Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz, they like to catch you with that check hook. A guy like Luke Rockhold also loves to catch you with the check hook, that right hook, as you're coming in with a combination. A lot of these fighters, they all have their preferred counters, and you need to identify these counters. You need to identify them and have the AI perform like that to make them more unique. And last, a lot of fighters, every single fighter in the UFC has a preferred defense. Some fighters would rather move around the cage. A guy like Dominic Cruz would rather use his footwork and move around the cage, and some of the guys would rather block shots. They want to stand in front of you, keep their hands up, and block those shots coming at them so that they can remain in range. And some of the guys like moving their head. They like to sway. That is their preferred defense. You need to identify these at least at the... I'm not saying do this for every single fighter on the roster, but the top 10 fighters in every single division, they deserve this kind of treatment to make them unique, so that when we're facing the AI, it does not feel like we're just facing the same exact type of fighter over and over and over again. Once again, fighters have their preferred pace. They have their style, a combination striker or a pot shotter. They have their preferred range, they have their preferred attacks, they have their preferred counter attacks, and they have their preferred defense. You need to identify these things and have the AI fight like this, so that the fighters that we're facing will feel way more unique and more enjoyable. So that's it, honestly. Let me know what you guys think about the AI in EA UFC 2. Personally, like I said, I don't think the AI feels good at all. It is better. It has gotten better. It's not as bad as it was in EA UFC 1. But it has a lot of room for improvement. Like I just showed you guys, this is EA Sports MMA. This game is years old, and I just showed you four different fighters in here that felt completely different, completely 100% different in their approach, in their pacing, in their distance management, in their defense, in their counter, in their preferred attacks, how they want to strike you. It's all different, and it makes the game feel absolutely amazing. So that is it for the very first wish list for EA UFC 3. Let me know in the comment section what you guys thought about that. If you have any suggestions as well that you want to make for the AI in the comment section, drop it below. I am really eager to read those, and let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. I'm gonna make more wish lists. Most of them will focus on the striking aspect of things. I'm not really too big on grappling. I don't know too much about grappling, but when it comes to the striking aspect of things, I'm gonna make more wish lists for EA UFC 3. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. It means a lot to me, and I will definitely see you guys very shortly in the next video. Be safe and have a wonderful day.